Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be an update video when it comes to using the app WaniKani. I've previously done a 6-month update if you want to look at that first. It's by far my most popular video on this channel, so I figure I'll give you guys a 1-year update to see progress. So if you notice up here, I'm level 26 and I actually started November 12th. So I am actually very late when it comes to a 1-year update video. We're about 3 months behind. But to be honest, I did take a lot of time off, and then I even took a month and a half off of studying Japanese back in December. So honestly, I'm probably at the point I would have been at 1 year anyway. There are 3 different kind of cards you can see. There's the radicals, which are the different parts of the kanji. There's your actual kanji cards, and then the purple cards are your vocab or phrases that kanji is going to show up in that'll help you kind of reaffirm the kanji. So there's definitely been progress, but it's been a lot slower when it comes to the last 6 months. I think at my 6-month update, I was at level 18 and I had 0 burned cards. So now we've burned 1,876 cards, and all that means is that those cards are no longer going to show up in my rotation. So basically there's 5 phases: apprentice, guru, master, enlightened, and then finally burned. So in order to get a card to keep going through these phases, you have to keep getting it right, and then it spaces out the amount of time that you're going to see that card again until you get to enlightened. You get it right, and then it's going to be burned. You can go back and look at your burned cards, and I highly recommend you do. Otherwise, if you're not reading or kind of seeing it in other ways, you're going to forget it. So altogether, so far, I've been introduced to 918 kanji, and you can see that by just adding up these middle sections, and that'll bring me to 918 kanji. On the app I use, it'll even show you how many kanji you have a decent grasp at, and that's any kanji that is at least a guru. So on my app, it's showing 866 that I at least kind of have an understanding of, and it says 866 kanji because it does not include these apprentice 52 cards. So altogether with the program, if you look right here, we have kanji progression and then vocab progression. With kanji, we are at 41%. Total kanji on the program is 2,090, 43% of vocab progression, and total is 6,725. So again, I'm level 26, and there are 60 levels in total. It's going to take me, if I'm consistent, it takes me on average about 11 days to do 1 level. It's gonna probably take me somewhere between 1 year and a year and a half to fully complete the program. And I'll be honest, I love WaniKani. I love the progression I've seen, but I cannot wait until I'm done. I am so tired of vocab cards. There's definitely been some progress since my last update. I still love WaniKani, and I highly recommend it for anyone that is wanting to learn kanji. Keep in mind, I do not have an interest right now in learning how to write the kanji. I'm not sure if this program even has anything for that. I've never looked into it because it's something that I'm just not interested in. I highly recommend you check it out for yourself. I believe you get the first 2 or 3 levels free, so you can kind of see if it works for you. But whether you use WaniKani or not, please supplement it with something else. Whether it's reading books, whether it's grammar practice. A lot of people use Anki, Bunpro, something else where you're going to be seeing these same words in kanji again. Eventually, all of these burn cards are going to go to the back of your mind, and you're just going to forget them. Before I forget, I wanted to mention, this is the website version. I don't really use the website. I always do everything on my phone just so I can do it pretty much anywhere. If I have 5 minutes, I can just pull it up real quick, do a few, and then kind of move on. So the only thing is that WaniKani doesn't have a dedicated app, at least for the iPhone. I'm not sure about Android or other phones, but there is an app. I'll put it up here, the one that I use, and then you can just connect it to WaniKani, and it works just as well. So all in all, if you are interested in learning kanji, I highly recommend using WaniKani. At least check out the free levels to see if it's something for you. And again, you don't have to do what I say. This is just from my experience. I highly recommend you practicing elsewhere, whether it's Anki, reading books, reading manga, Bunpro, anything to help that consistency. Okay, so that's all for this update. Thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.